YouTube. What's going on with y'all, man? Welcome to another episode of the D Wills Podcast, episode 14. And it is called Off the Bone Topics. So, we got Mr. Falling Off the Bone here himself, Michi. Tell him about you, man. Tell him who you is.
All right, I am Meech, falling off the bone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
As you seeing, look like kind of like hood news or whatever going around. Different things, different topics, whatever pretty much happens around the area, Saginaw, Detroit, Flint, Bay City. I report on it, do my live reports, get my real reaction to how I feel about everything, and
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
that's pretty much it for falling off the bone.
And then I know you got other things that you do aside of falling off the bone. What else, things you do outside of fall off the bone?
Well, when they say that term Jamaican, that's me. I have companies, businesses,
What's up, Quay?
Restaurant, um, rental properties. You
So
name
what's the restaurant that you own?
I Heart Mac and Cheese right now is what I'm running.
And what street is on? Because I want people to check it out.
State Street and Grass.
Y'all check out that.
Plaza.
I'm gonna have to definitely check it out too, because I love food.
I have a clothing line with my siblings, 1536 clothing. That's y'all see that out, red and marked. Those are my siblings. That's running well, doing really good as well. Fire and Ice Dance Company. I'm a dancer as well. I train to do all kind of dance. I may not look like a dancer, but I definitely can dance. And I'm traveling all over the world doing competitions and different things like that. Judging, hosting, training camps, all kind of different stuff. I'm also involved in a couple of different films that's coming up with acting and just all kind of stuff. I'm a family man. I take care of my whole entire family.
What's up, G?
Anything they need from me, just different all kind of things. I'm a business consultant, so people who need to open up business don't understand businesses, marketing, finances, all that. I'm a consultant for that as well. All around, I write marching band music for marching bands. So when you see those black marching band programs with the nice music, the dancing and all that, I do all of that. I play all musical instruments, read and write, all kind of different things. Life is endless, so I feel like this. I'm playing Monopoly.
Yeah, I was about to say that you play Monopoly. Yep.
Definitely playing Monopoly. You don't know what you're gonna do. Buy it all up, get rich.
And Jen has said multi-talented. We love to see it. Oh yeah,
definitely.
This is a multi-talented man right here, y'all. He
Definitely,
do
Jen.
almost everything, and then only thing he do not know how to do is draw, illustrate.
I do not draw. I cannot draw. And the thing of it is, when I talked about 1536, my brother Robert Red, he is the person who he draws. Been drawing since he was a kid.
What kind of stuff do we draw?
Everything. He can draw any and everything. He loves fashion and shoes, obviously, but he draws. My mom draws. My aunt and stuff draw. Everybody can draw and paint and just artists. And I used to look like, damn, like what? I can't make a straight circle or a line, nothing. Like I don't understand. And one day my brother told me, he's like, dude, God gave you 10 other talents. That's the only one you didn't get. He's like, shit, you got everything else. So, I had to think about it like that. Like, yeah, I guess you're right.
So you can't draw a stick man?
I can, but it's gonna be fucking.
All right. So, okay, so with falling off the bone, and you had said what city that you do it in again? By the way, what cities?
Anything from Flint, Detroit, Saginaw, Bay City, in our areas. But I mean, I do outside stuff too. Honestly, I had somebody reach out to me for falling off the phone episode from China somewhere, but Chinese actually got it before they fell off the phone. I have all kind of people reaching out to me. Yeah, social media reaches everybody, so you never know. But I didn't do that episode. I put it together for them over there, but I hadn't done nothing. All right, yeah.
Hold on, y'all. I finna remove y'all right quick. I know y'all tuned into the episode, but I finna remove y'all just right quick. I'm just trying to see something. Hold on. But y'all still look at the podcast, still tap in and stuff like that. What's up, Megan? I just remove you guys right quick, and we just gonna get back to the show because this, What's up, Cat? Oh yeah, Cat in this thing. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Y'all see him. Y'all see him. Hold on. Let me move y'all right quick. Let me move y'all right quick though. Y'all
And speaking of, he's talking about Catherine Ritter. That, that's my sister there. And she plays the part for Fall Off the Bone. Nobody really truly knows is one day we were just hanging out playing cards and stuff, drinking, and she kind of fell out of her chair off the side. And my other friend was like, "Man, you tripping? You falling off the bone?" And I looked at her at that moment, and she got up, and I said, "Falling off the bone. That's what my show gonna be called." I've been working on this show for the longest, trying to figure out what I wanted to be called, and that's how I got the name "Falling Off the Bone." Fontaine Harris and Catherine Ritter, they were the inspiration behind it, and I just took it and ran with it. Now I told them that moment, like, that's what my show gonna be called, and they're like, "For real?" I'm like, yeah. It was one of those things that just came out of nowhere that stuck with me, and I just like, okay, that's where I got it.
hold on. Y'all the one that's live, y'all, Jen and Tyra, y'all try to remove yourself right quick. Try to get off because I can't take y'all off. All right, Jen. Okay. Thank y'all. I'm gonna do some homework on that because for some reason it's some dealing with the cord. You know what I'm saying? In future episodes, it's something with my cord that I try to connect my TV with through my phone. For some reason, it don't have audio, so I don't know if that's the reason why I can't hear y'all through the live. But sooner or later, like I said, I'm still getting more knowledge and stuff like that with my podcast. I'm still gaining um things I need to do. So I'm gonna do homework on that. But y'all still tap in though. I appreciate y'all though. Especially you, Jen. Who's yeah? Get off the live, Tyra. Nobody don't join the chat. Don't join the yeah. But Kat said hi, babies. What's up? What's going on, Kat?
What
How
up?
you doing? How you doing? Tap in, man. We got some good topics. Like these topics right here. Y'all gonna be like, what the heck? And I'm talking about they some topics to where like y'all probably never even heard of, or y'all want to, especially the last one. The last one is like one of those where like, dang, I do want to talk about that, but that's something I do not want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So
These are his topics. I don't know even what, so we've had to find out.
yep. So what else? So you had said that Cat had fell off the chair and that's how you got the whole name. When did this happen?
It was a while ago. It was a while ago. I've been thinking about this show for the longest time. So I've been working on it for a while. But as far as the name, that just stuck with me. And honestly, because our little group of friends,
What's up, Jasmine?
together, we playing cards and different things like that. We were using this already. Those who know Cat probably heard Cat saying "falling off the bone" or us playing around on Facebook with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are they talking about? But yeah, it's been with us for a minute.
And y'all
But
was
yeah,
playing spades
yeah,
and she just
playing space, and she was just drinking, clowning, and leaned over, and just there it was.
she said my glasses fell apart. I don't even like how that sound. I don't even like the fact of glasses breaking up. I don't even like seeing that in the senses. Cause I done broke my glass a couple times and I'll be like, oh man, see here go the bull stuff. Now I gotta get some tape and now I'm like a real deal nerd. You know what I'm saying? Jenny said, oh Cat. Well, Cat, look what you done made this man whole name. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you did fall off the bone. But I mean, I'm hopefully your bone's good. But you good. She said I didn't fall. So
Her glasses fell off, like, but she leaned over, like,
oh, I
I was
thought you.
picking it up, and it's like she was in slow motion, so
Oh, okay.
she was feeling her buzz that night, and it was like, man, you falling off
Off
the
the bone.
bone, like, what?
Got you. Jasmine said orange looks so nice on the both of y'all. Yeah, actually, you know what, y'all?
Thank you.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of changed because I seen this orange. I'm like, let me throw on my little orange, little.
Okay.
So I'm like, forget it. Let me go ahead and hit him with the orange. Bethany said breaking glasses is the worst. Yeah, I don't like breaking glasses.
Yeah.
I used to be careless with it back then, but now I'm kind of like, you know what? Let me make sure my glasses is good, man. I keep them even when I go to sleep. I always take them off, put them on the side somewhere, so I won't break them. If as I'm going to sleep, I don't want to break them. I'm not a wild sleeper, by the way. I'm more of a quiet sleeper, gentle sleeper, stay in one spot type sleeper anyway. But still, I didn't. It had been times I had my glasses on and I forgot they on my face. So yeah, I don't even like the sound of that. Catherine said, "Man, I wore tape for 4." Oh no, not the tape, Cat. Not the tape. Not the tape. Was it like black? See, if you got black tape, that's different. If you got black tape, you got black frame glasses, that's different. I mean, they still gonna be able to see it, but if you got like that big ass gray ass tape, that school tape, uh-uh, can't do it because they gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you broke your glasses." You know what I'm saying? You got to get some new ones. Um, so let me fix this camera view, y'all, and I'll be right back, and we're gonna jump into some more stuff. Hold up, keep going, though, me.
Yeah, if I break some glasses, I'm done with them. They done. I ain't taping shit. I'm just gonna be blind or whatever I got to go on through because I be moving around too much, irritated. Nope, that ain't gonna work. That gotta go. Gotta. But yes, I definitely remember Kat taping her glasses when she had to do certain things. So she's right. She definitely did.
All right, I'm back. She said, "Jen, it was all." She said it was all I had. Jen said, "Not blue. It was blue. Oh, you had some blue tape. Oh yeah,
That painter's
that's
tape.
that painter. I was just gonna say that painter's tape, the tape that people be using when painting. Speaking of painting, man, I'm gonna put some of my story, y'all. If anybody that follow my story or that look at my story, view my stories and stuff like that, y'all, I may put a before and after of our bathroom. We got a bathroom that we had just got redesigned. My mom and dad got a bathroom. Well, we got 3 bathrooms. We got a bathroom right here. We got a bathroom in the dining room, and we got a bathroom upstairs, which is their bathroom. And if y'all interested, if y'all want to let me know, or if y'all want to be on a secretive mode, I wouldn't mind showing y'all like a before and after of the entire bathroom. They got their whole bathroom design. They done got it painted and stuff. It's look nice. It's like a marble type of thing going on. And they got like a walk-in shower. It got like the door thing. It's clear. You walk in, and my mama got like this. It's like the rainfall head type shower where it just rain on top of you. She told me like, "Hey, you can only be up in here one time a year," but she playing though. She was just like, "You could do it anytime you want," but I ain't finna be in her bathroom. But I do want to experience it. I never experienced the raindrop shower. Jen said, "Make it do what it do, baby." Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Me, if my glasses break, I'm just gonna just have black tape. But lately, I ain't been having my glass ain't been broke, so kudos to that. Let me switch these cameras things and we'll be back to the topics. Hold up. Cat has said, what's up, Jessica? Cat has said, you souls turn the mic up. She said, you should turn the mic up.
Or maybe I need to speak up. Is that better?
Oh, yeah, get a little closer to the mic. She probably saying about yeah. So we got some good topics, y'all. Some of the topics that we got is more like they more social. I will say some of them is like more of a story time. We finna get off into that. We just finna get a little bit more intake on Meech. So we're off the bone. Before we got into all this, shebang and all that about glasses and stuff like that. My next question is this though. So with falling off the bone, how long you been doing it, and how long is you trying to do it? Like, what's your range on it? Is you trying to keep going with it? Is it like a temporary thing? And what you trying to do to like for the next upcoming of it? Like, what you trying to do for it in the future? If you is trying to extend the falling off the bone
Falling
content.
off the bone started this February actually. I had been thinking about it and working on it for a couple of years, but it's something that I never saw done nowhere. So it was just like, and I'm around everything and I know everybody, so I see all this stuff. I'm that person that people be like, "This happened to me, that happened to me," and you're just like, "A word
So
for
the people
real?"
just outside of off the bone, do people just come up to you on a norm and tell you stuff? Like, is you the type of guy that
Yeah.
just people just
Yeah,
want to just talk to?
I'm
like,
easy
hey,
to talk to. I'm easy. You can tell I've been through a lot myself, and I know a lot. So people want to get advice or whatever.
Mhm.
But it started in February. And I just ran with it. I said once I started, I'm just gonna go ahead on and go. A lot of people don't know this, but Saginaw is getting a new R&B radio station, and I was contacted to do the music
Hmm.
and different things like that. So I will be on there as well with like a morning show, like
Like Steve Harvey and all
yes,
them.
yes. So
Oh yeah.
and I needed to figure out for myself what can I do, how can I do with this, and what do I have to offer. So I pitched me falling off the bone was one thing, and I'm like, I need to just show what I can do, how I can do really quickly. And so I said, I'm just gonna run with it. And they didn't ask me to, but I just wanted to put it out there. Like I have many talents, many different things that comes with me. So I'm just gonna go with it. So that was my fuel, like go ahead on and get it going.
Jen has said that's so amazing. Congrats. Yeah,
Thank you,
his
thank
this
you.
man got so many talents. He do so much. Very versatile. Um, so that's what's up. So what you trying to do with it in the future though?
In the future, I'm just going to continue to keep going with it. Everybody fall off the bone regular. They've been falling off the bone. This isn't nothing new. It's just nobody reported.
You just capturing
All
it.
of this
It's
stuff
been
has
some.
been going on for years and years and years since I was around in Saginaw.
Mm-hmm.
It just nobody captured it and reported on it. So if you don't get a report, you don't even know half of this stuff. A lot of people tune in to fall off the bone and find out like, dang, I didn't know this happened, that was going on. So I just plan on just continuing to keep rolling with it. Also gonna have like part two soon, Aaron, where I will sit down with them,
That's what I've been waiting on.
like Club Shay Shay style.
Yes, sir.
Nice chairs, nice setting. They look good, and let's have a sip and drink and let's talk. You know, falling off the bone gets you raw, uncut at the last minute. But I do want the people who's on falling off bone to always have that opportunity to clean themselves up and tell their story from their mouth. You
Right.
know,
Other than you just, reporting it
absolutely,
and on a video.
yeah,
It's gonna be the actual them and they gonna be talking to you.
yeah,
That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. Like Club Shay Shay.
yep.
Is it gonna be anything that you like once you do that podcast? Is it gonna be any things that they can't do? Like, let's say, because on Club Shay Shay, his podcast, shout out to Club Shay Shay. Uh do you got like any like is it like is they gonna be able to cuss? Or are you gonna be able to like is it gonna be like anything that you don't want them to allow them to
You
do?
can cuss with when you cussing, you use certain words, but how we be on falling off the bone, like, I definitely want to tone it down because you already got your shine to act a fool. You
Uh-huh.
there. This is not for the people to see you. And yeah, if you're a cusser, I'm a cusser. I'm ghetto. I'm real. I don't give a goddamn. It just is what it is with me. And so I want them to be that same way. But just we ain't showing no vagina on
Got you.
on there and all
Cabo
that
say like
extra
what's your
stuff.
limit of
But
like.
yeah, it's just cleaned up a little bit. You're going to get the raw version on falling off the bone, how it is already. So this is it's a more a daughter version, a realer version of them, so that they can get seen in a better light. This is really the opportunity for them to show their personality, what they
Right.
do, and who they are, and be seen in a better light. Because you're not always seeing it better, like when you sitting on the front porch ready to whoop somebody jumping up out the bush.
Right.
That's just all it is. But yeah, so that's my goal with that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So another thing I had to say is like what's your support with it? Any like family, how your support system going on with falling off the bone?
I have a great family support with everything I do. My family, we do everything together. And like a lot of people used to ask me, well, you gonna need security in a minute because of the way you going falling off the bone. And I'm always telling people like this, look, I definitely got the hands, but Lord knows. Those who knows me know. I run up on me if you want to, and I got the hardware too. But I have a family behind me that is
Mm-hmm.
when I tell you, you don't want them falling off the bone out there because it's going to go down. So I have very good, strong family support. More than the family support, though, I have the community support.
Yeah, I was about to say that how the
I
community support is too.
I'm not just a person that's random. I'm big with the community. Everybody knows me from Saginaw High School.
Mm-hmm.
Assistant band director there, writing music, drumline, Trojanettes, all that kind of stuff. That came from me as well. I also ran different businesses within the city of Saginaw. I've ran McDonald's, KFC, Flying J's, Wendy's, Popeyes, Little Caesars, Burger King, Rallies, Taco Bell, and some more. And I heart mac and cheese right now with my own restaurant too. Put a fork in me. So I've run several businesses, like, well, there's more than several, but many businesses within this community. And I gave a lot of people their very first jobs in high school and different things like that. So I'm known within the community
So people
of
just,
being around.
so people really know you. They know you a
Yeah,
good person as it is, other than falling off the bone.
absolutely.
And I bet you the people that's like that, they probably know. Like it's a difference when like me and my videos, and compared to somebody that don't know me and they see me do videos.
Mm.
See people. See, it's one thing to where like when you do videos and they know who you are, they like, oh, I know Demetrius ain't like that, or let's say
Mhm.
you a certain way, and they say like, oh, you just trying to promote drama and stuff like that. But people
Yeah.
that really know you, they like, nah, I know him. He
Yeah,
ain't.
and got a good amount that knows me, but you do get new viewers every day who don't know you, and
Right, and
they
then they
get
try to.
scared, and they think of that like, oh, it's all drama, it's just mess, or he messy. When that comes up, it is definitely mess. It's going to be messy. It's what happened, but you know what? What we doing over here is exactly what's going on. I'm not creating
Mhm.
the mess.
Y'all
Y'all
are
are doing
creating
this, and
mess,
this is what's going
and
on
you just
around us, and
reporting it.
I'm just talking about it. But if you want me to be messy, I can be messy. My thing is this though. I'll come out like cool, come out to you like a bag. Like you'll be like, oh shit. Yeah, I am definitely, humble, good, cool, but I am definitely a monster as well. I can be. Everybody got that button that can be flipped and don't switch minds. I always tell people, please do not ring my doorbell if you don't want me to answer. Simple as that. Do not. But you're gonna get those people who know you, and as people talk, they be like, okay, he's cool, he's this, he's that, and then they be like, too, girl, that want to fight, that'll bust you in your head. All those things. You can't be one thing. You're many, many different things than I am, and some things sometimes you be ashamed of. You be like, dang, I didn't want to say that, I didn't want to snap like that, or I didn't, but
Right.
that's your comfort zone. So I too have fall off from the bone many, many times as well.
It's a lot of stuff people can say, but it's a way you got to understand certain stuff.
And then too, I feel like this: you got to grow up in the neighborhood, in the hood. You can be smart and be educated. I am definitely smart and definitely educated
Yeah, I
as
see.
well. But at the same time, I am ghetto and I'm hood. I know where I came from. I remember where I came from. We all came from these streets and how we are. So when you see people do better or get better and they start to change up, it's like, But to do what we're doing, you have to be able to relate to the people. You have to know. And to be honest with you, a lot of stuff will fall off the bone. I give you the cleanest version that I can, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, like, it's times where, one episode, they went in the girl house and showed her house dirty and nasty and different things like that. The kids, it's like,
And I'm sure
I'm
finna,
not going to show that part.
yeah, you just show like
Or
the cleanest
somebody
version.
on the ground just getting, different things. Like, I'm just going to
So you
show it in a
actually go to
better.
their house?
Oh yeah, I would knock on the door, pull up, ring the doorbell, knock. Hey, y'all was out here fighting and shit. What was going on? What happened? Shit, the people want to know. If you mad because I'm asking you about the fight, and this is the thing with that. When people hear about fights or see stuff on Facebook or whatever,
Right.
everybody's communicating, talking about it. This happened. Bitch, I'm finna ask you, what happened? Y'all got in the fight. You got beat up. What went on? Now you're not used to somebody. Actually, you're used to everybody talking behind your back.
Right.
Girl, you didn't win. Girl, you got your ass beat. That's how it is. The one girl, Diamond,
Mhm.
they had you out here, your titties out, hanging and slanging. I saw them, y'all saw them. I'm talking to her. This is a real conversation. And you have to respect when somebody is coming at you with a real conversation. You seeing it, I'm seeing it. If you stink, I'm gonna be like, somebody stink. One of y'all two stink over there. It's because it's coming from y'all direction. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to front you, but one of y'all two stink. That's what we're gonna do about it. Like, that's just how I am as a person. And that's how I was in the band, dance coach, even working for me. All the people who work for me, they'll tell you like, he is really that way. I really am. Like, it's just my natural state.
And then Jen said, I know that's right. Can't hear. I don't know if the. Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. What's up, sis? What's going on, sis? Hey. What's up, sis? What's going on? This episode 14. Your little brother doing his little podcast. You know what I'm saying? We got a special guest over here. Jen said, sounds okay. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for letting me know. Like I said, I'm still learning. Somebody had called me and now something else want to happen. But we're gonna ignore that. Somebody alarm out there. Like I said, we all human. We ain't perfect. I'm still learning. We finna get back. Thank y'all for still tuning in. Anybody that's coming back watching.
Like, thanks.
All right. Oh, they's have for a reason. So we finna get back. We were talking about saying some things that Meech was talking about falling off the bone. Uh, so I'm gonna let everybody still come in, but we just finna just keep on rolling, keep talking. Everything's gonna flow naturally with it. So anyway, my thing was this though. So with falling off the bone with the episodes, what's up, G? Y'all come back in. So with the episodes, what's your favorite one? What's your favorite one? What's your wildest one? And which one had made the most views? Like the one that went crazy and still going crazy now.
Well, the one with Diamond, when I go knock on her door and she come out the house or
Right.
whatever, that one had the most views so far. And that was the very first. I think that maybe the first or that was the second or third that I did. That one has the most views. To me, the most wild is Treasure and the old man at the Blue Diamond store out
I think I
in
know
the
what you're
parking
talking
lot.
about. Yeah.
That's the most wild, and that's probably my favorite at the same time. That's the most wild because that was just so like, what the hell just happened here?
What happened?
And he was so mad. And the funny thing is, when he came to Treasure, people was like, "She out there gonna make that old man have a heart attack." But the truth of the matter is, he was the one upset. He was the one swung on her, and it was just a crazy episode. But yeah, that's definitely my funniest one to me.
Wow.
I just did a wild one recently. This week with Dominique and my baby Sasha. That's the definitely a wild one as well. Um,
How did it take place? Like how did everything go?
just like everything else, shit happens and they post and I see it and comment and you know, and I kind of give people a message like a warning
Yeah.
when I see it in their
What's
live
up,
or
Cat? We
something.
back.
And
Yeah.
I get in there and I'm like, okay, y'all falling off the bone. You will literally see me type that. And that lets you know, like, I might report your story right on your story or whatever. But yeah, it's been some crazy episodes. Another fun episode of mine was the one with Mayor Ham singing the national anthem at the Saginaw High versus Arthur Hill basketball game. That was, that was wild. It was reported and flagged for some reason. I can put it back up, but I just haven't yet, but I will.
And so out of all the episodes, well, from your knowledge, from your, brain or whatever, how many episodes you done in Bay City? How many you did in
I
put it
don't
like
know
this. I know you don't know the actual number, but like
a
out of all
lot
the
of
cities, which city you do the most
it was
in?
Saginaw because I
Saginaw?
live here and I follow all the people that I follow and follow me is from Saginaw.
And how many you did in like in Bay City and
it's been a couple. It depends on because you never know when anybody can Saginaw go to Bay City and something go down. You got it. You got the footage. They go to Flint. It goes down. Birch Run. It don't really matter. But I really don't know how many is from what because when I'm reporting, I'm thinking about the action that's going on
right.
versus where it's happening at.
Okay. And you say you got music that you put into the falling off the bone.
Yeah, so that's just my personality and my craziness.
What's up, Kim?
Back
What's
in
up,
the
Beth?
day when you used to see like
They coming back.
shows like um Jerry Springer and different shows like that, when they would go in the back room, they would have music playing while they talking or
Right.
they live, and that kind of stuck with me, and I just wanted to fall off the bone and have that edge. Well, it's always me, where you see the signature stuff like the unsolved mystery themes and the people's court themes and different things like that. When the story is happening and you look at the music and it's going, it just
give
makes
it
it a
more,
whole nother thing.
and it
Like,
can be funny too, though.
and it is, honestly. And that's the thing, too. I take a comedy approach to falling off the bone. These things are happening. They are real. But it's like you got to have sense of humor. We could fight all day long, but the straight up killing each other and shooting and all that.
Right.
You got to make light of things, funny of things, because, It ain't worth it at the end of the day. And like I tell people, if you cannot take a joke and have a sense of humor and somebody mad at me for doing falling off the bone, I don't give a goddamn whether you mad, how you feel, or whatever. You shouldn't have fell off the bone. If you fall off the bone, I'm going to report it, and that's it. That's all. I don't care who you are, whether you're in the church, whether you wherever. Don't fall off the bone. That's the best thing
And
I can
so
tell you.
and so with it, do people just send you things off like on the inbox? Do they send you stuff on Instagram, or they just give you
Some
like a
people
request?
send me
Like,
stuff all over the place, but honestly, I'm a person that stay in the streets.
right.
So I'm always seeing everything. I'm always
What's up,
lurking.
Jasmine?
I'm always
Hey,
looking
Kim.
around. But some people send me stuff
What's up,
like if
Tasha?
they know I haven't said nothing, I haven't spoke, or I've been working or doing something else, they will send me something. And then I encourage people too. If something happens and you see it, send it to me, inbox it to me, because I may miss it or whatever.
Is it any request that they gave you and you'd be like, nah, I ain't gonna take that?
Oh, it's definitely been many of them. Like, all the raids and everything that has been
What's
going
up,
on
Tasha? Yeah.
with all the Fed cases. It was a murder in the park in apartments. It was a lot of different things like that, but I just don't want to certain things is just not for me to
You would just be like,
discuss or whatever. And
nah.
I can't make light of you can't make light of somebody getting murdered, or you
Right.
can't make light of somebody Fed cases and raids and different things, because at the end of the day, that's still a family who's going to jail, who's going off, who's affected, kids affected, everything. So certain stuff I just won't talk.
Cause it's kind of like one of those type of things where like I be seeing like YouTubers, they have people like I don't know if you ever heard of Solo Illuminati, for example. When he started doing YouTube, they send him like reaction videos and they'd be like, hey, react to that. It could be any basketball related.
Yep, I'm getting the same thing. I'm getting the same stuff as well. And that's you need that, because that people are letting you know what they want to talk about, or you should run this story. You need the people to tell you. It's the same with the news, the real news. They get tips and different things of what happened, and they go out and send a
And they just
reporter.
get the
Oh,
reporter and they
yeah,
report it and they just put it on TV.
Mm-hmm. So you need that interaction from your people, because they're the ones viewing this. They're the one watching this, and this is something that they want to know. In my videos, I always say a lot of times, well, the people want to know what happened. That's
Yeah, you said that.
that's because the people have said, like, what happened over there.
So it ain't
Who
like
was
you just
fighting?
putting it out there just
Yeah,
to
like when you
they
hear-
want to know.
When you hear they was fighting at Birch Park, first thing you're like, well, who was fighting? Who was out there? What happened? Well, the people want to
Wanna know.
So I'm going to report and find out for the people.
And shout out to y'all that's viewing, my 6'5" viewers, you know what I'm saying?
And that went down. You had a lot.
I know. Freaking mic done went down. So now you say you do skits. So what skits that you've done, like
so for instance, everybody saw the video of the young lady bending over on the bed and her booty cheek looks small like some knees. So it's just a mess. Like, bending that over like that in front of everybody, like, nobody want that shit. So in there, I just thought
Nobody want
about
that shit.
stop that shit or whatever. So in that particular video, I put a clip of from Harlem Nights when they're shooting, and he took his hat off and hit and said, "Stop it! Don't shoot that little motherfucker no more." That just remind me of that. A lot of these different skits and different things that I have in there, it just come from my mind and my brain or whatever relates. It's nothing that happens that it's not a movie or something out that somebody hasn't reported on, or it's something that reminds me of something. Like it just always is. So I have a little different, and then it also makes the videos fun and funny because you can see where my relatingness is going to this real life story.
And then not only that, I kind of like that you, and it's not only that, it shows that you could be versatile with it. Other than you just, you know what I'm saying, reporting it, standing there saying something about it, you can also do a skit on it too, as well.
Yep, you have to you just have to give the people something fresh, something new, and keeping them interested and entertaining. Like everybody, anything you do, whether it's hair, you do nails, makeup, rapping, what I'm doing, cooking, everything, clothing line.
You want to show you could do, you could
You
be more
have to
versatile.
be a creator.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to have a clothing line, or everybody wants to be a rapper, and everybody wants to do everything else. But can you create?
Can you have humor with it? Can
You have to create, and having humor is mean. Are you likable? Do people want to watch you? Do they want to tune into what you're doing? One of the boringest things I can think of is that guy when he used to do like the clear eyes, dry eyes. That is just so boring. And Jeopardy, how going on my damn grandma's house happening, and she want to watch Jeopardy all day. You know how much torture that is? You sitting on the couch, you got to watch Jeopardy all day as a child. That's like you on punishment. But you got to be able to be likable and reachable. You got to reach the
Just
crowd.
like
Like,
with what's his name? Like Steve Harvey. You know how
mm-hmm,
he have what is called Family Feud,
mm-hmm,
and he put a lot of it's like like how they be saying like the
mm-hmm.
answer, and he put like a he'd do like
Yeah,
a little body movement. It's the keys. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. You gotta have your swag and your energy and how you feel about everything. That's it. And honestly, it is one guy out there who he did something like this, but it was for celebrities.
Hmm.
His name was Antoine something. I can't think
What's
of
up,
it.
Juanita? What's going
But
on?
he used to do these
Oh, they
same
had
kind of
8 views. What's up,
reports.
y'all?
But
Jen said keep say she has said that keeps people watching. Yeah.
yeah, it does because you never know what it's gonna be when falling off the bone. I'm so wild, honestly, and I am that way in real life. I'm not just putting on for the show, but that's how I am in real life. Like that's my sister's real car on the last episode that I did, and she knows I get pissed when she's
What's up,
parked
Juanita?
behind
What's
me,
going on?
and she's got the most raggediest dune buggy, like. And it's like, I don't want no car in my spot. I don't want no oil droppings in my goddamn car, in my area, in my driveway. So it's like, get that goddamn Decepticon out of my driveway. Like, get it out the way. And she just won't. And I looked at her car and I'm like, when they talk about a car, talking about from point A to point B, shit, that motherfucker been the QRSTUVWXY and Z. You didn't pass point A to point B. You done been all through the alphabets in this motherfucker.
Right.
And it's like, but that's real. That's her. Probably irritated, like I can't stand him. He get on my nerves, but I am just real. Cat to tell you when I sit at the card table with me,
Hmm.
you can just imagine what it is like playing cards against me because I'm finna rush your ass if you ain't, And
So
even
you're
if
very
I'm losing,
competitive.
I'm very competitive. I'm gonna dog you out. And that's why I tell people too who wants to come at me or feel some type of way about me doing falling off the bone.
Right.
You have your opinion. You can feel how you feel, but I don't care. If y'all don't like it or if you don't want to be on it, that's your fault. You shouldn't have fell off the bone.
Juanita said, "Hey y'all, what's up, Juanita?" Keisha, y'all know I'm blind. Keisha said, "Love my baby Michi. He's so real and solid."
Thank you, Keisha. She's been real too. She's been a real
So
supporter, real friend.
before we even get to the topics, I want to say one more thing. Let's talk about the logo. Who had designed the logo, and what was your like thoughts about the logo? And
I
what made you put a bulldog on there? Like,
I actually wanted a rock water or a pit. I love dogs in general. Like I
I know
love
that.
all dogs, and so I don't know what I saw or how I saw, but I just saw it's a bone and a dog
Mm-hmm.
carries a bone. And
Mm-hmm.
I just picture like a bone in the mouth of a dog and just like falling off the bone. There's nothing on the bone because he didn't ate everything off the
Right.
bone. And so, yeah, the designer falling off the bones is from Lanasi Hood, the wife of mine.
Mm-hmm.
She's a graphic designer. So anything I need for anything I got going on, she's the go to. So shout out to Lanasi Hood.
Okay. Okay. Hey Kim. I can hear her. Say something, Kim. Okay, now I can hear you. It wasn't doing it at first. I bet a lot of. So I'm gonna say this, Kim. We gonna probably have you on the chat for just 2 minutes, cause I'm gonna have other people on the chat if they wanna have their own intake and stuff like that. So, what's your whole intake of it? This is Michi, by the way. He's the founder of Falling Off the Bone. So, and what's up, Tanisha? You got any words? We finna jump into topics. She got off. What's up, Tanisha? But that's what's up. I like the little logo. I like the how the words go along with the leash and stuff like that
Yeah,
in the
and I
bone.
got t-shirts on the way as well.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people ask me about t-shirts, but I just don't want to throw nothing out there to just to make a sale. That's not what I'm doing. If you support, I'm appreciative. I love it, but at the same time, if you're gonna put anything with your name on your product, it's got to be something that you like that you stand by.
Okay, she back. What's up, Kim? But no, I was gonna say, I may try to have a couple viewers that was on Facebook. They had got on here, but we couldn't hear them. But for some reason, we can hear them, and there was something going on with the mics. So I'm just gonna have you on here for like just 2 minutes, and I'm gonna see if I can get Jen back on here. And what's her name? Tyra. Her name was Tyra. I'm gonna see if they want to get back on here because I can hear y'all for some reason. I think I just turned the stereo up and now I can hear y'all. But what's your whole intake about the podcast so far? Oh, you like it? Okay, so you like it so far? Okay, okay. What you think about Mr. Falling Off the Bone here?
She may not know what it is.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know, you just got on, but yeah, you kind of late to it, but you know.
You pretty much have to go to my Facebook page, Demetrius Goss.
Yeah.
That he got me tagged.
Mm-hmm.
And then look down my
go look at his
and
then look at his videos.
You'll see what it is.
Yep. And we kind of, we talked a little bit about it in the intro. You said what? Hold on, say it again. But yeah, still tap in. We finna get into the topics. I may have y'all come back on after we get done with all the topics. Y'all want to say anything? I'm just gonna just be like, hey, y'all just call the the live chat. Stay if you want to. You can still tap in because we got some real interesting topics. So if you don't mind, I may have you come back on here a little bit later. And what's up, Bethany? All right. All right. I'll see you then. So Bethany has said, I want and watch some of your videos after the Quaylen tagged you, and you are very entertaining. That's Bethany. Yeah, he's funny in the mug.
Bethany. It's just my natural state, honestly.
Okay, so y'all got a little bit of intake and a look. Kim said, back to watching. I appreciate it, Kim. Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for watching, y'all. All my 4 viewers. Tyranny, what's up, Tyranny? What's going on? Tap in, tap in. We finna get on some juicy old topics. Any of y'all that's watching right now, I'm sorry. We done had a little good intro of Meech, you know what I'm saying, and Fall Off the Bone. He done had some good old take of what it's all about, what made him do it, some history of it, reasons why. So if anything, y'all just go ahead and check out the live once we get done going live on Facebook. Or check out the whole YouTube video, which is gonna have the the stuff that we said before. But y'all tune into what's going on now. Presently, Jen said I'm gonna watch when the live is over. I can't wait to check out the Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And this is how I'm setting it up for episode 14. I got one camera over here showing like mostly him, and it's like a blur background because he's the guest and stuff like that. He's the special guest, and I want to do a little bit of different adjustment to it. So he's right there, and then you got the full vision of me and him. So it's going to be a nice video once I edit it and put it all together on YouTube or, on Facebook if any of y'all that sees it and that views it. So we finna get off into these topics. Y'all tap in because the next, I would say the last couple ones, it's kind of, y'all going to be like, whoa, I kind of thought of that, but I didn't want to talk about that. And you probably never heard it on any podcast platform. And especially if you filter it all the way down to Saginaw podcast that's out there. I know y'all never heard it on any podcast in Saginaw, what these last couple ones. And they some good topics. But we're going to start off with something really light and slight with y'all. And then we're going to get down to the bone. And also, the ones that checked out episode 13 with me and Jen see on there. Y'all check out the previous podcast. I like all the support I got on Facebook so far. It seemed like y'all liked it, Jen. So y'all check out the previous podcast. It's called Bed Talk, Said Talk. A lot of people been saying like, hey, I like the bed theme. So if y'all want me to keep on doing Bed Talk, Said Talk, y'all let me know. But it's going to have to be with a female. I ain't doing no shit with no male now, you know what I'm saying? But if y'all want to keep on doing it with me and Jen, we will do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I got people that'll do anything for me and they'll ride with me until whatever. So me and Jen, we could do more Bed Talk, Said Talk. But y'all let me know. A lot of people like the concept of it. And especially in Saginaw. They was like, we ain't never seen nobody do no podcast in the bed, So but yeah, y'all tap in. What's up, Linda? Bethany said, shout out to Jen Carter. Yeah, she done dropped some bombs, man. What she said about loyalty, y'all go check that out. Like, Jen said some stuff. It had me about to just fall off the bed. Shit, I'm like, no, she did it.
It was really good. She did really, really well.
What you think about what she said about the loyalty, like the intake?
It was really, really
on my
really
story.
Good. Yeah, you need that intake, and people need to pay
What's up,
attention
Linda?
to that. I
Right.
tell a lot of people too, when it come to men, women have so many things that they want from men or that they expect from men, but a lot of times they don't really truly understand men. And that's the problem. And men are so simple compared to women. They really, really
Exactly.
are. But it's just like you just never was taught to really. And then men don't share a lot of feelings and a lot of things either.
Right.
So it's really hard to understand a man. And I think that's the biggest issue with men and women.
So we finna go ahead and get to the topics, y'all. What's up, Miss? I'm gonna say Miss Harris. Bethany said you're bad. I don't know the P word. She said the episode should be watched by the whole world. She said, I think she's saying like the episode should be watched by the whole world.
Hopefully they will be. Once I get to throwing it on my YouTubes and throwing certain things on TikTok or whatever. You hear all this different stuff from TikTok. You never know.
And then we're gonna talk. Speaking of TikTok,
But
I might as well go ahead and just throw this one out before I even get to this topic.
okay, go ahead.
So I know you've been hearing about TikTok being banned and stuff like that because they've been said it like back in like 2020 and it never got banned. Do you think they're gonna ban TikTok?
I really don't think they're gonna ban TikTok because so much money is made for TikTok. They say all this stuff and different shit like that, but at the same time, they make a lot of money from the same thing as well. I don't know why you would want to ban it or whatever.
Right.
I seen the little stupid reasons why, but I mean, I hope they don't. Honestly, TikTok it's weird. TikTok is completely different from Instagram or Facebook or whatever. A lot of them do all the same similar things, but for some reason, TikTok is just more relaxed, entertaining to me. Like,
and they tell like a lot of stuff too.
yeah, and it just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. So,
what's up, cuzzo Jimmy Flair?
I
What's
love
up?
TikTok. That's like one of my favorite things to do is just stroll on TikTok. And then when people go live on TikTok, it's even different. It's a different vibe.
I never seen nobody go like. See, I'm kind of new to. I be on it, but I don't be on it like that. I finna start being on it, and I finna start putting like my my podcast content and stuff on there because I know a lot of people they get a lot of what's the names from it. What's up, cuzzo? Hey, what's up, Tez? He said, "What's up? What's going on, man? Tap in, bro. Tap in." Jen said, "I said the same thing. TikTok is staying. Yeah,
it's got to. They're just not gonna. It's too much money, so they ain't gonna give money to Instagram or everybody else when they in TikTok. I don't see that happening.
I will say this though. I feel like with TikTok, they got a lot of information that they give out though. You think like the government don't want you to know because TikTok tells a lot of stuff though.
It does. Like, they let a lot of videos be on there.
I can see why they would ban it.
Monitor certain things, but I still don't see them banning.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, you can try to censor everybody all day long of getting information out. It is what it is.
Right. Shout out to y'all. My 7 views going on with y'all. Hey, shout out to the people that's watching. Shout out to the people that's commenting. Y'all the true y'all the real goats. Click a button on my keyboard right quick. Okay, we still going. Okay, so we finna get off into the first topic that I was gonna like explain, but we didn't kind of went naturally with the TikTok since he had mentioned TikTok. So we're gonna start off light, and then we're gonna get down to the bone with the last few topics, and we're gonna just talk about them briefly. We're gonna have fun with it, but we're gonna be real with it. You already know how his personality is. You already know how he is, so he's gonna go crazy. So first topic is this though. So what you thinking about Joe Biden back in 2020 during the election, and what you think about him now? And what do you think about all the stuff he done so far?
Back in the election, when it comes to Joe Biden, it was like I wanted him to win because I definitely did not want Trump. I was sick of Trump, and I think that was everybody's thing.
Right.
We didn't care what Joe Biden said. We just wanted Trump out of the building, out the door,
Right.
and that was it. Now, if you ask me, like, what do I think about Joe Biden? I don't think about anything about Joe Biden. No mean to be disrespectful, but he's just an older guy. He's the president. Ain't not going on. It don't matter who's in office. They don't do enough. They can never do enough to me for us. And so whether it's Democratic or Republican, I could care less. I am Democratic. That's who I vote for. But it's like it's always more for improvement for our people, and it's a lot more that they can do. A lot of times, I feel like they choose not to do. But at the same time, what are you going to do? So I don't really think much about him. I don't even know if I feel like he should be reelected or not, to be honest. A lot of people saying, well, he hasn't done that. And let me touch on that. A lot of y'all ass just wanted Trump because he gave them stimulus checks and then money. If that's all this person got to do is throw some money and dangle some money at you while he tear up everything else, that's fine. Joe Biden didn't give stimulus. If he gave stimulus,
Mhm.
they would be loving that man 10 times more.
Mhm.
That's all. And Trump is the type of person that's going to throw the money. He's going to dare dangle the carrot in front of your face and make you walk with him. That's what he does. That's all.
And he Republican,
Mm-hmm.
The Democrats, they care for the people. The Republicans
And
more
I
like
find Trump very funny with the way
he
he
was
is.
he,
He a
he was
hot
humorous.
mess.
He
He's
had
a
like a
hot
lot of
mess. He
humor.
fought off the bone. So I don't dislike Trump at all. Like they do. To be honest, I don't even know how they can take him serious because he's just playing a game. At the
Right.
end of the day, he's playing his political game, his financial game. He is just simply playing a game. So I just don't feed too much into it.
Well, my thing is it's kind of similar, but it is what it is. Back then I used to support them a lot. I like the Democrats. I like the fact that we was gonna have a female vice president too. I wanted to see
Mhm.
that in my lifetime, and it happened for me. I had a shirt. I can't. Well, my Facebook got hacked. If I can dig back in my Google photos, I had a shirt, and it just had Joe Biden on it and stuff like that, and it had like
Mhm.
just some supporting words like I hope he win the election for 2020.
Oh, okay.
So, but now he didn't. It's a lot of stuff that
He dropped the ball.
yeah, he didn't
Mhm.
kind of I'm looking at stuff that he didn't done so far for us as
Not
as
enough.
America is just it
Not
wasn't what
enough.
I just say it like this. It wasn't what I thought. I wasn't
And
expecting.
then two people got to realize something too. Sometimes when you are so great and so good, it's hard to follow you. Like with me and my dance company, Fire Nice Dance Company, you got to vote and figure out who's going first, who's going to
Hmm.
perform first. Nobody ever wants to go first, but I always said this: well, that's gonna be fucked up for y'all if we go first, because we gonna fuck it up so bad it's gonna be hard for you to follow. You
Right.
can't follow something that's really, really good. And I feel like Obama's was just really, really good.
Yeah.
So when Obama left and somebody else came in, and it's like he was with Obama, they
Hmm.
had so much expectation for
Yeah.
him that he could not follow. The reality of it is he wasn't Obama, period. And he's in a different time
What's up,
frame than
Christy?
Obama.
Yeah, it
The
was
world
different.
was messed up 10 times. Trump messed up so much stuff for him to even follow. So whoever followed Trump was going to be horrible as well because how messed up it is. You wasn't
That's true.
getting something that was put together. It was a hot mess.
Then like another thing, I'm the type of person like I look at both sides of the story. Shout out to my A viewers. What's going on, y'all? Y'all tap in. Even though some of y'all ain't commenting, y'all can still tap in and listen. One thing about me is I'm very versatile, man. I'm not the type of person that's gonna be like, oh, this person did all this wrong. I'm gonna look at the good stuff you did too, and I'm gonna
Mhm.
acknowledge that. And yeah, it's certain stuff that Trump did that was some bull, and it's certain stuff that he did that was good, like the stimulus check you had said.
Mhm.
He ain't had to do that.
Yeah.
You could have everybody suffering,
And I
everybody
got mine
struggling.
and I
But I'm gonna
appreciated
tell
it.
you what it is. I also don't like how people are fake, man. Like now y'all want to mess with him since he didn't get y'all a stimulus check. But now,
Mhm.
and that's how people is,
That's
period.
exactly, yeah, because
Like,
long as they getting something out of the deal, that's all they care about. That's true.
so yeah, that just wraps that up. And the next topic. So this right here, this for all the people that drives, this may be not the most, hurrah topic, but I feel like it's important. And I also feel like, it's certain stuff that people don't really talk about, but I feel like it should be talked about. So basically the topic is this, Meech. Give me some of your pros, your cons of driving. Like, what are some stories? Like, give me like a crazy story time, your whole experience driving. What you think about blind spots? Did you take like when did you started driving? Did you take the test? Or did you take the like when I mean by test, like how like they got like a certain limit of your age where you gotta take the written and enroll, or did you
Mhm.
what made you drive? What's your
Uh,
challenges of like
well, my mom made me drive. Ain't nothing worse than when you got a lot going on and you got a kid and you just like, I wish you could drive. I wish you can go.
mm,
So I started full on driving by myself at 12 years old. I
mm,
was literally 12 years old driving. I was like the last class that was able to have their license automatically at 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So I got them at 15 early. And I just was just driving. Um, a lot of idiots on the road. A lot of times, stupid ass people. That's
Right.
what I would think, and that's when you fall off the bone. I have definitely fell off the bone. I done ran and opened somebody's door and slapped them as well. I have done it all because that's just a few. Sometimes when you're on that road, oh, it can
So
just
you got
get you
road
there.
rage?
Oh, sometimes I'm not saying I
Ah,
do. I try not to now as I'm getting older, but I have definitely had road rage, and it is what it is. Like I had somebody literally ain't nothing worse than driving somebody in the wrong, and then they get on the side and flick you off. Some things I just can't let go, and that's one of them. Like, oh, you gonna throw the finger up, but it's like, are you gonna throw that finger up when I get my big ass out the car?
right.
And yeah,
So Taz has said, well, the words over here, but I think he has said that money will have people falling off the bone. Hedge, yes,
definitely
definitely.
every single time.
And what's up, Cherish? What's up? See, she watching. Jen said, "Damn, Bethany, I was so afraid of driving that I didn't get my license till I was 21." What's up, Cherish? Laughing.
And I mean, driving really can be scary. It's not always just easy because you got to drive yourself. You got to watch for other people driving, and you just not. And then we in Michigan where they just crazy for some
What's
reason.
up, cuz?
I will say this though, Michigan driving is easy compared to when you going like to Texas or Atlanta and some of them other places.
So my thing about driving, I'm just gonna give y'all just a couple things. I ain't finna go off into it. I just thought it would be a good topic. A lot of people don't talk about driving. You know what I'm saying? I didn't watch a lot of podcasts. They don't never you never hear a lot of stuff about driving or their experiences and stuff like that. Like I said, it's the podcast where I try to talk about things that people don't normally talk about or some stuff that they afraid to talk about. So I just thought putting in a driving topic will be new, will be, something different for y'all to listen to and for y'all to view, and especially from my experiences. Everybody talk about their own experiences and try to relate it to theirs. So with me, I started driving since 2015. My homeboy made me drive actually. I was
That seems kind of
well, yeah, 2015, that's when I started driving. That's when I had got my license and stuff.
real.
So it's finna be like nine. It's like it only been like 9 years for me so far.
You only been
Um,
nine.
yeah. How long you been driving? Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. You said 12. What's up, Portia? She just now getting on the chat. I had you on the last one, but we had to cancel out the last live because it was some technical difficulties. Bethany said, "Me too. I hate driving. I am a great passenger." Yeah. And what's with it with these pass? I don't know if it's just you, but have you been hearing like a lot of people talking about, well, females? They be like, "I'd be a passenger princess."
Uh, I
You
never
been here?
heard
I've
that.
been. Hey, y'all comment if y'all been seeing that a lot. I've been seeing that a lot. Like I be seeing it on like girls' bios from the little dating Facebook apps. They'd be like, "Who can I be?" Um,
I don't got time for that. I'm the type of person I will pay for the date. I will pay for the gas. I pay for the all. Bitch, you drive, and I got everything else because I don't want to drive. That's
uh,
bad, huh?
Portia said, "Hey, Quay, Dawn Marie, what's going on? Y'all tap in." But yeah, man, like I've been hearing about that. I've been driving since I was 19. I was the type of dude. I was nervous at a point in time. I didn't want to drive, but I started learning like I want to go somewhere and I can't be relying on nobody else though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it got to the point where I got irritated by it. Like I'm at the point where I'm like same with you. I don't want to drive. I don't want to drive long distance. If I drive, it's got to be something important or something I got to do. But other than that, I'm not finna be driving for no reason. And then it's gas money. I ain't finna be driving. So it's a lot of things I can say about that. My homeboy made me drive. It was that, and he ended up getting his license. And then I'm like, he was like, I told you, bro. He was like, once you get your driving license, you can do anything you want. You can
Mm-hmm.
fuck with any girl you want at your own time. Woo woo. You ain't gonna be wanting to, stay in the house. I'm like,
That's true.
you know
That's true.
what? But then again, I'll be like, bro.
So it's like it's a difference from driving. Like say it's 75, 80 degrees. It's sunny out. Whatever. Cool. I can watch. I can drive. I'm good. I'm finna go where I need to go. I'm finna ride. Wash the car up. Music banging. Chilling.
Taz said I've
Shades
been
on.
driving since 13. Damn.
So
Go
it's
ahead.
like I'm ready to. I'm ready to roll out.
Mhm.
Those kind of days, you good with driving.
Mhm.
But when I gotta go to the water company, I gotta go to pay this bill, that bill. Your mama like, hey, can you help
You
me
can
with
me get
this?
some
Can you run me this? You get home, it's like, can you go back to Walmart to get somebody else to do it? I don't got time. Shit, I go.
Taz. Taz said, "I love driving, but you have to drive for other people."
Mm.
You don't have to.
Taz love driving. Taz love cars. Taz is a
Well,
car
everybody know,
man.
everybody know Taz. He's a driving
Yeah,
fanatic. He love cars. I get you,
yeah.
Taz. But on the average user, it's like, Keisha said a passenger princess is a female that doesn't want to drive and just want to. I can't see. What she said. It just want to sit on the passenger side and ride. Yeah. See, this
See,
the thing.
that's kind of new to me because most of the women used to want to drive, begging to drive the man car. Can I drive? Can I ride? Most of
But
the
you know the
time,
generation thing switched. So
yeah,
much stuff switched.
yeah, that's
See,
true.
that'd be another topic. I ain't gonna talk about on this podcast, but that'd be another topic. I do want to talk about how a lot of stuff switched. You know, Dawn said I got in an accident in ATL. Since that, she said since that won't drive. She said since that I won't drive now. So come pick me up. I'll buy you some stuff. I feel it.
Yeah,
Shout out to the 10 views. I see y'all watching. But you know the thing about it, some stuff is traumatizing to where people did do certain stuff and now they don't do it no more.
cars and accidents. Period is traumatizing. Honestly, I remember one of my cars got hit, and it's funny because I had this car for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It was a Chrysler 300. I just had got it. Just had got rims put on it, music put in it, and it was August 1st. I'll never forget it. And so I'm going to a gathering in BV, actually,
Yeah.
and I parked my car. You know how BV go like 26th Street and 27, how they got that grass area and ain't really got no curb line. So
Uh
I parked well on in somebody grass, well on. And I'm waiting on
huh.
my friend to get out the car. He's moving slow. So I'm like, what's up, man? Go. And so he dropped his phone. That's what he's moving slow. So he's
Right.
like, hey, can you shine your phone on my so I can find my phone? So
Yeah.
I do it, find his phone. Like, you got it? You good? Okay. So mind you, the whole time I was leaning back on my car. As soon as I walked across the street, ain't even get to the grass, I heard boom, and I'm just like, I know. Ain't nobody just hit my motherfucking car. It ain't no rain out. It ain't no nothing going on. Drunk driver coming down trying to fight
Yeah.
somebody pick. She hit my car and another car. And it was like I literally just had got the car 2 weeks brand new. And that shit traumatized me and I wasn't even in the car. And I felt like I didn't even want a new car and I had full coverage insurance, honestly, and I just got it. And the car lot called me. It's like, well, you can come pick your car up, pick you a new car out. And I'm
Oh,
like,
that's cool. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even want no new car. I still got my old car. I'll just keep that. I'm just not even, I don't even, like, you gotta realize you done went, got a brand new car, cleaned it up, you done fix your mats, your arm, your accessories to the car, paint jobs together, rims together, music in, and you done tore my car all the way up. Like, nah.
Jen said I don't like driving either. Beth. Oh, I ain't see Beth. Okay, so Dawn has said super traumatic. Yeah, it could be stuff could be traumatizing. Taz has said I've taught a lot of people to drive, and they have been successful at passing their road test. That's what's up, Taz. Taz has said I remember the 200. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's why I kind of wanted to just talk about this topic. It could be a story time about driving. It could be about what you think about driving. You know, certain stuff like that I be want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say two things. Because I mean, I can go all out with this driving, but I kind of want to go in with these topics. So two things I want to kind of finish it off with it is a story time with me is no, I ain't gonna even say that. I can't
Well,
say that. I'm about to say a time. I'm about to say a time when I got pulled over by the cops. It's something I kind of got over it.
well,
But I ain't
I
gonna say
will
that.
say this about driving. One thing I can't stand for somebody else to drive though. While I'm talking about I don't want to drive,
Hmm.
and you ever get in the car with somebody like, why they driving like that? Why you turning like that? Why
Hmm.
you going so slow? Like,
Right.
ooh, I'd rather drive. So I guess I'm just tit for tat with it because it's some things where I would rather drive.
So all right, I'm gonna just say this, man. All right, I'm gonna just say this one. Nope, I can't say that one. I'm gonna talk about blind spots. Now, two things that I don't like about driving is the blind spots. So y'all okay, y'all don't okay, my drivers that's viewing right now. Y'all ever seen y'all know that little part where the door at? It's like that. It's like diagonal. That right there, you can't see nothing right there. And I don't like that blind spot. I don't like when let's say you trying to turn left, right? Let's say it's a big old semi truck in the back of you. Cause I done had this happen and I had to wait. Actually, I didn't even wait. I just let everything went how it went. It was a big old semi truck in the back of me. So I couldn't see any cars coming to the left lane, right? It just cars coming. But I can't see all the cause it's a big ass semi truck. So I'm like, bro, should I make this chance to just go in this left lane? A car may come in and just, So that's one crazy little thing I done went through with that. And then I don't like the parking on something like the ones y'all ever went to like a building where the parking spot is like diagonal, it ain't straight. It's like that. It's like an angle. I don't like those because I gotta do extra work to get in there or to get out. And I don't like when I'm trying to bag back, but it may be a let's say okay, I'm trying to kind of give y'all a visual. Let's say that damn. Let's say it's a car that's parked, right? In one of them diagonal lanes, right? But that person's car is a little bit further than mine to the back. So I can't see, let's say somebody coming in this way. I can't see nothing because that car too back. So sometimes when it's cars like that, and that's parked right in front of me or in the back of me like that, or I say on the side of me, I cannot see a car coming in this way. Cause I'm steady like, is it a car coming this way? I don't know. So, and I really don't like them little short looking, them little old parking spots. The ones you gotta really kind of get into or bag back. Bethany said side panel. She said my car keeps it went up. I can't even see what you said. She said Jen said me too, Bethany. Bethany said we got these fancy cars. Taz has said so you just back up real slow. Yeah, I mean I be backing up slow. I get that. But it's some people that be driving fast. Even if I bag back slow, somebody can be just driving fast. And what Meech said, man, it be people drunk driving. People, all I gotta say is y'all got to be on offense and defense on the road because people be anything can happen to be real. So drive safe, people. I'm gonna get off this topic because I will say a couple things, but I ain't gonna even reach for that topic. So next topic is this. And this is it's gonna get a little more touchier, especially to the people that's been married or trying to get married or want to get married in this day and age. But we just finna give our own little intake of it. That's what this podcast is about. It's nothing about bashing anybody. It's what we think, and it's what y'all think. If y'all want to comment, no bashing. We just going by the regulations. Um, Jen said also most people are dumb and cannot. Yeah, they can't. And I finna change the battery on the side camera, y'all. So I'm gonna let Meech take over with this topic. So the topic is what are some bad and good ways? Well, no, it's about marriage. What are some bad and good things you gotta say about marriage?
Mm.
Especially in this day and age.
You're always going to want something else. You're always going to look. But if you're that type and you know it, don't get married. And if you don't want to do something for the benefit of the doubt of the other person, do not get married. You're going to have to do some things you don't want to do, and deal with some things you don't want to deal with. But it just depends on. But honestly, marriage in today's society, I can't stand it. Honestly. Now, back in the day with my grandparents, they had drama too. They definitely had drama. My grandma would cuss my granddaddy ass out and didn't care. And she told him to be in the house and dinner was going to be served at 4 o'clock. He better been there. And that was that. And guess what? He had his ass there. See, they knew how to keep that happy home. I don't care. You talk your shit all you want. But when grandma said, when Big Mama said get home, I bet you he was at home. Those kind of marriages don't exist no more.
Hey Vivian, how you doing? Yeah. Hey, everything you said, I agree. I truly, truly, truly agree. Taz has said, if you're not ready for marriage, don't do it. Y'all,
No, you can't. And then to be honest with you, when it comes to marriage for men do not like to share their thoughts, their feelings, with the woman or whatever. And then a lot of times too, women don't realize this. Men don't like to be bothered. They just
Mhm.
don't. And this starts from childhood on. Little boys, 12 years old, they in their room playing a video game. They just don't want to be bothered. And that's a natural state of a man. Whatever he doing, he going to work doing. When he gets done,
Mhm.
he don't want to be bothered.
And you had said that before the podcast too. I
He
remember.
wants
Yeah,
to be to himself. And a lot of times within the marriage, you just can't have that. You're going to have to be bothered. You're going to have to deal with it. And it gets when a
because you
man
got a
gets
partner now.
irritated. A partner, she could be simply asking, "Hey, what you want for dinner?" What? I don't know. Cook anything. I don't care. Like, damn, why was he just so mean? Like, probably not really meaning to be mean, just don't want to be bothered. And if you really truly feel like that, then you should not be getting married at all because you got to be able to cater to what she needs because that person is trying to give you their everything, their all. And if you're not able to hear them and you're not willing to give in for them, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's where the love come in. You may not like to do this or whatever. I may not like to do this, but if that's what she needs and that's what I got to do, then I'm going to give her what she wants. Period. And men just not used to doing that. It's about them and
I
what
like
they
that video
want
game
and
analogy too. I
how
like
they
that.
do. Yeah, it starts from early on, and it's so normal. Boys just like to play with their toys and be to their stuff or whatever. Yeah, I can come out and play with you for a minute. So when I'm done, I want to do this. And you know what ends up happening with most men in marriage?
Go ahead.
They are
Say
never
it.
at home. They're never at home because they can't be to themselves. But they going over their homeboy house or this boy house because they want to be
Oh.
comfortable. They want to go down to the pool hall, whatever, because they're trying to figure out a way in the space and they're running from home because they can't get that comfortability of I just want to chill and be alone right now. That's just the nature of men. Women don't know that about men because a lot of times women just don't pay attention to men. They pay attention to the wrong things and not the normal things of what a man really wants and what he needs. If he got his food, he has sex when he wants, and his household is clean and he good, that's it. But when he's done and he's cleaned up, he
Right.
wants to go. Sometimes a man just want to go get out in their car and just ride and chill to the music. He just want to vibe. But it's certain music you can't even play and blast if she's with you. You
Oh, you
just don't
hit
want
them.
it. The vibe is different.
Hey,
You got your
if anybody know, hold on, let me read the comments right quick.
you just
She's
got your way of doing things and how you feel, and you trying to get your head together. And she like, well, I want to go with you. I want to go with you. Like, and it's like, ugh, I just want to be by myself. They don't know how women don't know how to back up, like from that with the man.
you
They
gotta
all on
let
the
the
man.
man do
They
what he
want
gotta
that
do
love and that intimacy.
all the
And
time.
honestly, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with them wanting that.
Right.
They're entitled to that. So if they want that, you got to give that. So you got to make the time to go ride with her, to
Right.
chill with her. But it's understand when he trying to ride and chill, be able to take that hint like, oh, he don't want to be, he want to be by himself. That don't mean he going to cheat. He's going to do something. He's just trying to chill and vibe.
Or they got this new app where you can freaking go live. I mean, not go live. It's called tracking. But a girl still, and that's nothing about women. They think too hard. I
Overthinkers.
can't do it.
Mhm.
Like just how I had said about the app. They got like a little tracking thing. You could track, you know what I'm saying, your man.
Mhm.
If you really that stern on your man, or you really like, okay, I'm gonna make sure my man going where he gotta go. You know how women is, where you going?
Mhm.
Just like how you had said the analogy about when you were a little boy. Well, how you know how you had just said like I was just a boy, and now you treat me like my mom. Like where you going? But
Yeah.
but what I'm trying to say is this though. Even with that, a girl may overthink about like with the tracking thing. She may be like, okay, he may be going over his homeboy house, but it may be a bitch there, or it may be
And to
some.
be honest,
It's always something.
that you said that though too. When he can't be comfortable in the home and
Right.
being alone, and honestly, you can't expect her to just leave him alone because she's in this relationship too. So she needs some things that she wants out of it.
Right.
But he's running away from home, right? And so now he's over that homeboy chilling. Well, guess what? That homeboy may not be the right homeboy. That homeboy may be three females, three strippers coming over today. Now he done got his dick sucked today, being over
I
that
mean, he
homeboy
ain't happy
house.
his dick sucked though. He
He
could have just
didn't
been
have
like,
to. That's him. But he ended up eventually playing into that. And so the woman is like, why you always over there? Why you spend? That is how this happens. So you got to try to find a balance. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get
You got to find your way back home if that's where you want to be. But again, don't get married if you don't want to. But men don't like to be bothered for nothing. It could be the simplest question.
Or it could be a long day at work, bro. Like
Yeah,
you
it
just
could
be
be, it
like,
could be,
well,
or family. Don't do. Listen, we got some tough ass family members. I know I have some. They'll drive you crazy. They into it with each other,
mhm,
fight and all that. Imagine your whole family into it, clowning. Easter dinner is all tore up. You
mhm.
done work. You like, I'm going home. I just want to go home. And the wife like, well, you want to do this? No, I just don't want to be. I just want to be alone. Well, what's wrong with you? I want to go out sometime. You don't want to do nothing with me. That's how they get the feeling. And it's like, damn, she has that right. So you got to understand how she feels. But that's a man who's not catering to her already anyway.
Right.
Because if you was catering to her already anyway, giving her date nights, giving her moves, I'm the type of person that likes to go out, likes to do. We was gone. This summer, we
Mhm.
was at every concert we could be. We in Detroit, wherever, because we both like to be out and about and gone and doing. I'm not a person to just sit at home. But you cannot go out, have your fun, go play basketball, whatever. And the woman sat at home all day. Yes, she wants to go out. And women love to be
And
beautiful.
it depends on the women too.
They love to be beautiful. They love to get their hair done, their nails done, smell good, and they can't go nowhere. There's nowhere to go. Or they got to go with their friends, but they can't go with you, the one that they probably got dressed up for and
Right.
smelling good.
Right.
Men have to realize what the woman need as well
Right.
in order for marriage to work.
So basically, to round it all up, if you're gonna get married, you got to understand the woman and you have to understand the man.
That's the point. Yeah.
I'm gonna just say this. Michi done took over, y'all. I couldn't even read y'all. See, in this topic, y'all was going crazy. I couldn't even read all the comments. Y'all was going too far. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna, I don't know. Once I see the edits and stuff, I'm gonna look through them for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the first time ever I've done a podcast. And it had been at like 10, 11 views, staying at a stagnant level. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. But I'm just, hey, I was letting me say his thing. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna read y'all comments, but it's all good. It looked like y'all was really just like, yeah, me just saying this stuff. And anybody that viewed my podcast or seen any of my videos on YouTube, y'all know my little bomb, little sound effect. This is where the bomb's gonna. I'm gonna put some bombs on these. So Michi didn't went off. I ain't even say nothing else. He basically what you said. It's around the same realm. You know what I'm saying?
And I stand behind that. I know women. I know men. I work with them. I've built with them. I've grown with them. You just know. You should.
What's up, Joy? Bethany said, we love you guys. And Jen has said it go both ways. Yes, exactly, Jen. It shouldn't be no 20, 80. It shouldn't be no.
Well, see, I see Jen going to work already. Jen not even married, baby. I see Jen, you getting rub downs and shit. Y'all staying in hot tubs and all that.
But
Jen, I love you. Jen is beautiful. That pretty smile she has.
Right.
She just looks happy. She's the happy type of woman. It takes that kind of woman to get that though.
Right. And a lot of women don't see that. But I'm gonna say this though. Jen was married. She was.
Yeah, and he was probably an asshole like I just explained, and she just didn't want to do.
Jen, if you're seeing this, he on point.
I'm seeing Jen smile and everything now. And be good.
So Jen said, quit it. Parlay, what's up, Parlay? What's going on? And that's exactly what happened. Yeah. But we ain't gonna get off into that. But yeah, Jen is she's one of those women that, you know.
And I'm the type of person, I'm afraid of being that asshole. I think all the men are that asshole.
Yeah.
Natures.
Because you're my wife. The thing is,
but I'm afraid of being that because she's loved way too much and deserves way better for that. So it's like if that's me, and I see it in me, I'm an asshole too. I see it in me, but I'm not going to give her that ever.
I get what you mean. But what it is, men, since you're my wife, they feel like they got the leeway to do anything they want. So they like, well, I'm gonna be abusive. You my wife. Oh, let me go out and cheat. These towards the asshole men. They probably like, oh, I'm gonna go out and cheat. Well, I got a wife. You know what I'm saying? Probably ain't even wearing the ring. But I'm finna go off to the next topic. Michi, you doing crazy on this topic, man. And all the stuff you said was, I agree. I am to say. All right, so the next topic, y'all, because we got a lot of good juicy topics. So the next topic is this: do you believe in? And we're just gonna go brief with these. Do you believe in the one or do you think it's many ones? And what I mean by that is, like, you know how some people be like, "Oh, I met the one," and then a couple weeks later, they just like, "Nah, he or she wasn't the one." Or do you think that it's more like one of those things where it's more ones, you just ain't meet them yet? And you know how, like I was just saying, they be like, "Oh, that was the one." You thought that was the one at the time, but it wasn't. And then you met somebody else. Let's say you met somebody else a couple months later, and
I bel
now that's the one.
I believe in the one. I believe that there is the one, but this is the difference, okay?
Go ahead, and
In
your
in
intake.
the two. Whatever we got, you got 100% of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you find this one, that one may had hit 88%. And it was like really, really good and it's
Oh,
88%, right? But something happens, you were like, okay, that's not the one. Now you get this one, you're like, oh, this is the one here. But when you get to this one here, that one is now only 71%. And you
got
realize like that
you.
one that
So
I
it's like
had,
it's like a degree.
you're only going to get so much. And a lot of times you leave one situation thinking you're going to get better, you end up getting worse. And then that's when you look back. So I definitely do believe in the one, but just realize this, appreciate your one when you got it. You got to work on things with the one you got, if that's the one. Be so quick to walk away from somebody because you're mad about this, you end up with something worse, something just bad. Worse is not a word, I'm sorry. Something worse. And it's like, Jesus, like, what is going on here? Stop, think, pray if you're religious or whatever, and figure it out. But don't let yourself end up with somebody that's 10 times worse than what you already had when you could have just sit down and think, counsel, whatever, and fix that. You would have realized you had the one.
Straight bomb. Straight bomb. I never thought of it that way. Never. That's a good little way, and that's why I have other people on the podcast, y'all. A lot of people they be like, "D Will, why you on this podcast your own? Why you don't?" Because of stuff like this. I never thought of it that way. So now I got a whole different mentality now on what Michi just said. Um, so my thing is, I'm just gonna be brief with it. Shit. Now that you said that, hey,
Next topic.
next topic. Yeah, you get a bomb. So, what you take? Would you take the one for the team? So this is basically Keisha said real straight facts. Exactly, y'all. Uh, uh, Cherish said talk Meech. So Cherish, that's my sister's friend. That's how I know her.
Okay.
I don't know how you know her.
I can't see. I know some of everybody, so I'm pretty sure I do.
Hey, I'm gonna read your comment, Jen. Jen said the grass isn't greener on the other side. It's greener where you water it.
That's right.
All right, next topic, y'all. Cause we I'm gonna get the
I
juicy
agree.
topics. So, like I said, would you take one for the team? And what I mean by that, anybody that's I know a lot of y'all that's older up in here, cause we got the new slang and we got the old generational slang. So take one for the team is basically like if you and your homeboys was to go out on a vacation and they had some homegirls. Hey, bro, I got these girls, bro. So they gave you the ugly one, and they got the pretty ones and stuff like that. Would you take one for the team if they gave you the ugly one? And would you be on that vacation? Let's say y'all on a 3-day vacation, and your homeboys are being nice. They're like, bro, we got these girls. I got these girls for you. You know what I'm saying? They being nice, they being generous, but you realize like, hold on, y'all got the cute ones. Mine looking like I ain't gonna
Well,
even say
that
that.
can't happen for me because to be honest with you, and this probably sound horrible, I don't care. Truth, I'm 100% badass. I'm a cold of a person to get the ugly one because you're not giving me the ugly one. I'm not taking one for the team, but you're gonna take one. I put myself on the pedestal just like you. Why should I take the ugly one? I'm the bad one in this group over here, so bitch, you getting the ugly one. So it's a no.
That's me. That's me. That's me. But no, I would say this though. Have it happened before? Yeah. But how I had handled it, I handled it in a way to where I'm like, I'm good, man. Hey, I got somebody else I'm finna, cause I always have backup. So I'd be like, y'all do y'all
I can
thing.
picture you being nice, trying to nice your way out of
Yeah,
it.
I'll be like, hey, next thing you know, you see on my Facebook story, I already got somebody, you know.
Yeah, and
And
I'm too blunt. I'm gonna fuck bring her in here for me for. I know you know goddamn well that ain't for me. You got me fucked up. That's me all day long. And it's like shit. Who finna do what? Or you do it. Yeah, I have a whole attitude. Not gonna happen. I don't give a fuck.
Next topic. Next topic. So okay, and I know this is one that y'all probably never heard of on a podcast, y'all. I know y'all barely heard this. So y'all know how them old people, and I'm talking to y'all Facebook Live too, and I'm talking to Meech at the same time, but I'm just looking at this direction. Y'all know them old people that be talking stuff. They just be like, "Young man, sit down," or they be talking shit. They just think they can say anything they want. I know y'all know some old people that's like that. That just say anything they want to say, and you just be like, "What are you talking about?" So y'all know how y'all hear like, "Hey, respect your elders, respect them." Do y'all think I'm talking to Facebook Live, but I'm talking to Meech at the same time? Do y'all think that them elders should be respected because they talking stuff to you, or you think you should still respect them? I
Honestly,
know y'all never. I know y'all barely heard that one. I know y'all did. Go ahead though.
nope, you don't hear. I'm definitely taught to respect my elders. I do respect my elders,
Mm-hmm.
100%. I love old people. I was a boy that grew up with grandparents. All of loved dearly.
Right.
However, you're the elder, right?
Right.
You're supposed to be setting an example. So when you talking your shit, guess what you doing? You not longer the elder. You done brought your ass down to my level. And since you on my level, you can get your ass cussed out like you're on my level. I'm not respecting shit with you coming at me with the bullshit because you're no longer acting like an elder. So you're here with me. So let's go here together. When you go low, bitch, we going to the ground because that's how I feel. And I have and I'm not taking that old ass shit. I don't give a fuck. I will respect anybody that's respectful, but please don't come at me with that bullshit because it's just a rap.
Joy said, period. Taz has said, you have to give respect to receive respect.
Uh huh.
I can't say the rest of your words, Taz, but yeah, just said, if you disrespect me, you got me fucked up. I don't give
Definitely.
if you
That's what I'm
90.
saying
She said,
too.
I don't give a fuck if you 95.
Shit.
Keisha said, I always was taught to respect my elders, but you have to give respect to give respect.
You definitely do. And a lot of them don't want to give respect to people who younger that think we don't know because we're younger or whatever. We just supposed to listen to them because they're older. But if your old ass acting a fool, I will take your old ass down quick.
Next topic. So first impression. Um, we gonna just do these two because my battery is finna die, y'all, and I don't want y'all to miss the rest. We gonna do two more. So first impression. Do you believe first impression is everything? You gonna go brief into this one,
No, because I'm gonna tell
and
you.
with sex. I'm gonna get my let me get my take first. So my thing with first impression, I don't think first impression is everything, and I'm gonna tell y'all because I'm gonna say the general and I'm gonna say the sex part. 'Cause I know that's what y'all freaky asses want to hear. So in general, I would say no because I may be dusty. I may try to meet you. Let's say we try to meet at a park. I may be on my last leg today, but I'm trying to meet you, and I meet you, and you be like, "Damn, you dusty," or you ain't even your hair like right now. I gotta get my dreads though. Let's say, I'll be like, "Hey, this ain't me for real." Cause stuff happens sometimes when you first meet somebody. First impression is everything. Stuff happens. Or you could be the cocky one and be like, shit, if you don't believe me, you look at my Facebook. I seen you some screenshots and you can see like girls be like, oh yeah, you be fresh. Oh yeah, you can look at, but I'm not like that. I'm just like this right now. So in general terms, it's like, nah, I don't believe in that. Cause you could just be on your off day when you meet people on a first impression or a first date, whatever. Now sex, hold on. Now sex, same thing remains. What I'm trying to say, sex too, cause let's say the first time y'all had sex, or whatever, right there, first impression was sex. He may not know your coochie that good. Just saying, you may have a whole ocean, Pacific and Atlantic Ocean mixed in your shit, but he wasn't expecting that. It only depends on how many, you know, coochie videos be doing with the finger and all that. He don't know what's inside. Y'all probably doing the little fingering videos, but we don't know what's inside the coochie while y'all doing that. A lot of girls do that shit. They be like, I'm wet. I'm like, I don't know though, but all right, cool. Yeah, I'm just saying, but I ain't been inside. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is this though. Let's say, for example, he don't know how your stuff set up. He may need a floaty, and he like, dang, I can't, But let's say he end up getting adapted to it and start just like a girl in her vagina. It start to mold in with it. Depending on if you just doing having sex with that same person, it depends. You got multiples, but it basically just molds itself. That's why, I don't believe in first impression because it was a girl, she was like, dang, she like, you need to survive, you know what I'm saying? You need to learn how to last long, and I'm like, well, yo, shit good, you know what I'm saying? But as time went on, now she like, get off me, get off me. When you gonna bust? You know what I'm saying? So, and that was the first impression. So,
Okay, well, for me, first impressions, regular version of that.
they laugh.
I do not believe in that because
So you on the same boat as
your
me?
first impression of me, what if I'm at work? I'm just laying macaroni and cheese and shit everywhere. I don't look how I look. But when I
Right,
get out of work and I get in the shower, bitch, I'm gonna get. So that's gonna be your fault when you be like, damn, that's that boy that was it. Yep, that is. You fucked up. The wrong impression right there. Now, what you just said about sex, that's some bullshit. Hell no. When your first impression is the sex is bad the first time you get it in there and you came early, you just weak as hell and you just don't know what you're doing. I don't give a fuck how good it is. You got a
right,
performance to put on. And you go to have sex, you're trying to make sure that she has the best night of her life at
right.
that point.
I get what
So
you're
you
saying.
got to go ahead on and perform. If that shit ain't whack and if it was whack and it went together, leave it alone. If you and her shit and it's dry, I don't give a fuck how many videos she had going down getting herself wet. Bitch,
Right.
you ain't wet tonight. It's a no for me. Pass. I ain't coming back. Shit,
So you more like you better. So your first impression with this sex,
everybody should be trying to impress each other going in the house. I don't want to have sex with you the first time and it's whack and it's who the fuck want to be whack?
yeah. For the most part,
I feel like everything I'm doing,
right,
I'm trying to do it great. I'm trying to do it good. I'm trying to leave an impression. So
right.
why would you just be like settle like, oh that was hell no, get that whack, get his weak ass up out of there.
But I get what you're saying. It's kind of like one of those things where like you better perform right, or
Yeah.
because for the most
You done
part,
begged and been in her inbox. Oh, I'm gonna tear this thing down. No.
see, I will talk
Ain't no
about
reason to come back to your the
I will
fuck.
talk about the males, but I ain't gonna get it. That may be for another episode. But yeah, because you know how males be. Oh, I'm slanging, but then we don't even get to that. But anyway, the
I
last
know what you talking about. Shit. She thought she was gonna get some dick and bitch you done gave her some pussy. That ain't what she came for. That's what you talk about. Whack as fuck.
last topic, y'all. We finna end this
And
whole.
that worked both ways, by the way. Yeah.
Yes, it do.
That nigga thought he would get some pussy and she gave his ass a dick. The same thing.
See, they thought I was gonna say the last for some nitty gritty. You see, everybody comment they like this. I already know what y'all like. That's why I say this for the last. But this the last topic, y'all. Now this one, this is y'all gonna hear it. It's one of those topics where I know y'all barely hear this. I know y'all barely hear this shit, and it's like a slash of like, damn, this is real. That is real. So last topic of episode 14. I don't think y'all ready, but I think y'all is ready. Y'all may be blunt with it, or y'all may be like, man, that ain't nothing. Some people, it may be like, oh my God, he did not say that. All right, Meech, last topic. Mr. Falling off the bone, last topic on episode 14 on the D Wills podcast. My topic for you is drum roll. Do you think it is valid to call someone's newborn baby ugly? And why and how would you handle it if someone was to be like, you see my baby? He's cute. You know how they be. You see my baby? He cute. Go ahead and rip it.
Well,
Go ahead and rip it, man.
I don't think it's ever appropriate to call somebody baby ugly. Even though I'm looking at the little ugly ass monster, I see it. She saw it. She know that motherfucking baby was ugly before, so she should have kept that to herself. However, do I have to be like, oh, your baby ugly? I'm absolutely not going to call your baby ugly.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to myself, that little motherfucker, they're fucked up. You keep that in your goddamn head, cause y'all done seen some ugly babies. They out there. They exist. I've seen them. You've seen them. But why do I have to say it that your baby ugly? You know, and black people have a good way of handling that when they say, ooh, that baby sweet. How could a baby be sweet? Bitch, did you taste the baby? Did you lick the baby? Ooh, sweet. Bless her soul or whatever. That baby ugly. And they just using another word to cover it up, pretty much. So it's never a reason to tell somebody they baby ugly. They know they baby ugly. And then sometimes them babies just ain't grown until they look
Yeah,
yet.
they
It takes a while. You was an ugly baby, but now you blossom. You seen people who was ugly, but now look way better. It happens like that. But I'm not calling you a baby ugly. But in my mind, I'm seeing it. Who if I ain't never seen one before? I see it now. Look at that motherfucker there. Ugh. Damn Gorgonites, goblins. I seen them. Y'all seen them. But you can think it. You don't have to say it. Who wants to hear they got an ugly ass baby?
True.
Bitch, you feeding that baby, breastfeeding it every day. You know that motherfucker child ugly. It don't take me to tell you your baby's ugly. You know it's funny looking. Mm. But I'm gonna have respect and not hate.
I'm on the same
You know,
same little concept. I want to
I
say
might
it.
tell who I'm with. That baby, you see that? Yeah, we may have that conversation when we get in the car. But I ain't gonna tell her. But why hurt her feelings? She fucked the wrong motherfucker and got pregnant, and now she got a gobbler.
All right, we're gonna end it there, y'all. Hopefully y'all had a good, watch view of episode 14 featuring Mister Falling Off the Bone here. We may have more episodes coming in soon.
We will
Yeah,
have some fun.
and y'all check out his videos. I'm gonna make sure I put his name and stuff like that on the description down below for the people that know me on my podcast, because I know some people that know me, they don't know you, and you got some people probably know me a little bit that know you. So I'm gonna make sure I put his videos and stuff, or I don't know. He may, well, if you don't mind, if anybody that watched the podcast from Facebook,
and I'm just a different type of person. I don't mean to offend nobody. I'm just my raw, real, authentic self. That's how I am all day long. So if you offended, fuck you. That's your problem. Not mine.
And another thing, I appreciate all the views, y'all. Like I said, I'm just starting. The 10, 11 views. We don't know in the future. I may end up being at 100. You never know. But I'm just appreciating all the views that y'all done gave me and the comments. I love y'all. Y'all is my upbringing of my whole entire evolution of podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Because I may look back at this the next 5 years. I may be in a whole entire. You never know. And I may be having millions. You know what I'm saying? So I love y'all. Uh, Hopefully y'all had a great evening watching the podcast. This will be on YouTube, by the way. I have all my podcasts on YouTube with the Facebook Live and with the actual video. Make sure y'all tune into the next um falling off the bone video he gonna be making and stuff like that. If y'all want to, y'all can add him. Y'all add him at Demetrius. Is it Ghost? Goss. Y'all add him.
Like
y'all check out his videos.
And it's funny because while we were setting up, he got to hear somebody call me with an episode, and how they explain. So he's like, "Oh, I get to see how you really."
Right.
It's like, yeah, they really do call it. They really do give me the scoop of what's going on in life and trying to figure everything out.
And even if y'all got, anything y'all see that's crazy in second law,
Yeah,
y'all go to him.
Send it to me.
Send it to him, and he gonna
straight inbox me. You ain't even got to talk. You just send it. I'm gonna look at it.
He gonna already know. Like, I already know what you.
What's up? And then it also too, I'm not like just I'm gonna make fun of you, honestly. If it's that kind of stuff.
Cherry said she just spit my water. She probably talking about the baby thing. She said I just spit my water out.
But honestly, it's like wood falling off the bone. It's just talking about what's happening, what's going on. And these people get a chance to tell their story, get their side of the story, because I do always reach out to people when I find out who it was or who was fighting or whatever. Hey, you want to tell your story, whatever. I'm finna talk about you. And I let they ask, I'm finna talk about you. But you want to tell your story, you want me to tell it from my eyes. So,
right.
It's just all of it is. And you bring somebody on. Who is that strange motherfucker you brought over here? Like, why they get strange? Why they gotta be strange?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't like them. And my family is crazy. They fun. They're loving. But yeah, me being this way is just.
So y'all, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I see y'all on the next episode. Y'all, thanks for watching. Facebook Live, I love y'all. Thanks for commenting. The people that commented, shout out to y'all. The people that been watching, shout out to y'all. The people that wanted to watch but wanted to comment, shout out to y'all. Y'all looking. Y'all see what's going on. I appreciate y'all too. Cause I seen y'all, I ain't say nothing. But everybody going crazy. My battery's finna go off. I'ma see y'all on the next one. If y'all want to see me, more episodes with me and Meech, if y'all think we a good duo to talk, y'all let me know. We'll make more episodes. I'm finna be doing more work with him soon. And I'm definitely gonna be behind this. Well, I'm just gonna be watching. When he do his podcast with yeah. So with the Club Shay Shay type of vibe with his podcast, I'm definitely I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be dope. So I love y'all. I'll see you on the next one. And we out.